Welcome to a quick look at the weekly analysis of Nifty, Bank Nifty, and the top stocks of the Indian market. Starting things off with Nifty's weekly chart. ये पिछला जो हफ्ता रहा है, that's been very important for the markets because despite VIX falling and despite a lot of things happening, हम लोग ने देखा कि चॉपी मूव्स फिर भी रहे. प्लस ओके, फ्राइडे वाज आरबीआई अनाउंसमेंट, आरबीआई पॉलिसी अनाउंसमेंट. अपेरेंटली एक नॉन इश्यू सा ही बन गया. डेली चार्ट पे हम लोग आते हैं थोड़े टाइम में. But first, I want to show you something very interesting. See, 13MA and all we can see here, which is very self-explanatory. बट जो रियल इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग मुझे लगा इस कि अगर हम लोग देखें क्लोजिंग बेसिस पे अगर हम लोग ये देखते हैं कि 8 हफ्ते 8 बार्स विच इज अराउंड 2 मंथ्स, निफ्टी हैज मूव्ड इन अ रेंज ऑफ अराउंड 1.5%. बट ये पिछला हफ्ता मूव्ड 3%. मीन्स जो पिछले 2 महीने की रेंज है उससे डबल मूवमेंट हुई थी इन द पास्ट वीक, विच इज वेरी वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग इफ यू आस्क मी. सो दैट इज वन थिंग आई वांटेड टू टॉक अबाउट. नाउ कमिंग टू द डेली चार्ट, एंड द डेली चार्ट इज important बिकॉज हम लोग देख सकते हैं कि on a day which is historically known for its choppy big moves, हम लोग ने उतना कुछ देखा नहीं. RBI announcement was pretty much a non-issue, if you can call it that. And we can see कि price थोड़ा सा बस slip हुआ है. एंड एक्चुअली इनसाइड बार ही फॉर्म हुआ है. इनसाइड बार फॉर्म होता है विच मीन्स कि a decisive close below this low, below the low of the spinning top or above the high of the spinning top, would actually show us a direction possibly. So let's see if that is actually happening. But that is my overall view. मैंने पहले बोला था, अभी I don't remember मैंने last video कब किया था. I was actually my throat was quite unwell. But पहले मैंने बोला था कि somewhere around here it might this gap area जो है, that might be a very important zone, because it's clearly losing momentum. So turns out उतना भी momentum नीचे नहीं lose किया था, that it came down that much. But फिर भी it's holding. Let's see, momentum definitely उतना नहीं है, which is not a very good sign. But let's see how it goes. Bank Nifty देखते हैं. Bank Nifty hasn't really broken out as much. We can see that this is definitely the highest close that we are seeing for Bank Nifty, since March. निफ्टी में ऑल टाइम हाई क्लोज था. बैंक निफ्टी में हाईएस्ट क्लोज इन जनरल है वीकली बेसिस पे. बट इट डज नॉट लुक दैट इम्प्रेसिव टू मी, इफ आई एम बीइंग ऑनेस्ट. वी कैन सी कि जो सेलिंग हो रही है 36,000 के ऊपर, वो बहुत ज़्यादा ही है. एंड अनलेस वी आर एबल टू सी दैट बीइंग ओवरकम, बैंक निफ्टी शायद उतना डिसाइसिव मूव नहीं दे पाएगा. The good thing here is that RSI has just cleared 60, which means that the starting of that momentum has begun. So there is a good chance that we can see some positivity happening if we see this zone right here. Okay, 35 839 का जो जोन है वो क्लोजिंग बेसिस पे अगर होल्ड करता है, and then 36 455 will be the next level. So overall, bank nifty, not as good as nifty, but definitely not poorly placed either. And while we are at it, how about you like, subscribe, comment, and share this video if you're liking it? It always helps out. But now we'll move to the top stocks, and starting with top stocks, Reliance तो है ही हम लोग का. Reliance weekly chart पे we can see 50 MA support, and this resistance is actually purely thanks to Friday. Friday एक news based event था. Amazon won in the Supreme Court, which is why Reliance came down quite a lot. Reliance का retail और Amazon का I think case चल रहा है, which makes me wonder that in the AGMs when Reliance retail and Jio का mention होता है, the market actually reacts negatively because जो core business है that is not being talked about that much, जो oil and gas का business है. But actually when news based events happen and when the retail and geo face even some minor uncertainty, price corrects a lot. So matlab, are the markets only giving importance to retail and geo during negative news items or what? So I'm not sure. That's something that we can all figure out collectively perhaps, or maybe the larger players of these stocks can tell us. But that is an interesting observation what I felt. So वो है. Daily chart पे you can see 2125 रिजेक्ट हुआ है. डेली चार्ट आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू चेक फॉर ऑल द स्टॉक्स. रिलायंस का बस दिखाने के लिए किया था. HDFC weekly chart we can see good bounce from the 50 MA and we can see 13 MA also has been cleared. 1530 तोड़ना बहुत important है. Infosys, actually Infosys में I just created a video and it should be live on my channel just less than an hour ago. Fibonacci extension पे, so I strongly recommend you check that video out. ये जो भी important zones है, especially जब भी एक एक CIP जैसा होता है वो तोड़ के चला जाता है, ऑल टाइम हाई बना देता है, तब कौन सा लेवल ध्यान में रखना है, दोज थिंग्स आई विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट इन दैट वीडियो, सो मेक श्योर यू चेक दैट आउट. But apart from that, Infosys also looks good. 1650 is a strong level. I talk about Infy's levels also in that video. HDFC, we can see very very good close. I feel ये जो past week था, that has been very good for HDFC. In fact, if we see most of the movement, okay, closing basis पे करे तो even ज़्यादा ही होगा. I'll just do a quick closing basis thing also. हम लोग देखते हैं कि closing basis पे from here to here, so almost 22 weeks. 22 weeks is a lot. That's like one quarter, or almost half a week, half a year actually. बहुत ज़्यादा ही टाइम अराउंड 8% के रेंज में बिताया है HDFC ने. And actually, this past week's move itself is 7.66%. Hollow candle select कर लिया मैंने गलती से. Yeah. So very good move in that respect. ICICI बैंक also looking good, but selling आ गया है. हम लोग ने levels already बात किए हैं ICICI के. I'll just show you the levels. So first level I have is around 686 के आसपास, which is a support. After that we have 679. So let's see if it's able to hold on to that. 692 भी एक support है, पर देखते हैं कैसा hold करता है. Kotak Bank is another stock just like HDFC, जो काफ़ी टाइम कंसोलिडेशन में रहा है, एंड देन इट्स मैनेज टू क्लोज 7.4% in the green in 1 week, which is a good sign. RSI also above 50 on the weekly chart. SBI पे थोड़ा सा डेंजर जोन जैसा लग रहा है, बिकॉज वी कैन सी मैसिव सेलिंग हैपनिंग एट हायर लेवल्स. सो लेट्स सी इफ SBI एक्चुअली शोज अस समथिंग. डेली चार्ट पे इफ वी सी, this is what it looks like. So जो 2 दिन है Thursday and Friday, those were particularly not good for SBI, but it is approaching the support zone. 435 का, 420 का भी है, and 50 MA भी है. So let's see if SBI is able to hold on to it. Axis Bank is looking like this. 735 has been accepted on the weekly, but overall it is still within that range only. यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक देखते हैं क्या होता है. By the way, if you are wondering, अनोश और मेरा वीडियो आज नहीं हो पाया ये वीकेंड. नेक्स्ट वीकेंड वी शुड बी बैक, सो डोंट वरी. And yeah, that's about it for this one. And I hope you found this helpful. If you did, make sure you let me know. That's it for this one. See you in the next. Happy trading.